Hello and welcome back to my channel. So this is my third take and I'm getting this damn video right. Alright, I am reviewing JD Estrada's Between the Tides, which is a collection of poetry that he has written. So, the very first thing that I would like to say about this collection is that it has a flow and a rhythm. So, as it talks about the sea, well, to me, this collection of poetry conveyed that. I could understand because everything just kind of flowed very well together, and I just found the words coming naturally and just kept going. You can tell whenever things flow and when they don't, but this collection does flow. Okay, I also took notes. I wanted to make sure I said everything I wanted to say. So I thought that it was, for me as a writer and fellow reader, I enjoy being able to read the different things he talks about because he talks about a variety of things. And what I thought was that a lot of it relates to things that we struggle with on a day-to-day basis. We struggle with sleeping, trying to get words out, and literally the line in the poem says, release the words. And if you're a writer, you can relate to that. No kidding. Because we all struggle to release the words. He also has a poem that talks about coffee. He talks about flowers. And even though I wish I could have appreciated that more because I don't know much about flowers, but I thought it was beautifully put together. I could appreciate the words and the language and the flow of it. And he talks about freedom, talks about how he wants to give good news, but it doesn't seem like he ever does. The sun. So it talks about the struggles we have, but it has a nature aspect to it as well. He talks about the sun, flowers, currents, and the sea. And the sea was one, it wasn't my favorite because I had other favorites, but I thought it was appropriate. And to me, if I had to sum up this entire collection, I would say the sea is exactly what I would choose because it's the longest one in the book, but it also gives me the sense of the entirety of what he's trying to convey. And he says, I am the sea, for that is all I can be. So kind of, I know I'm about to dig deep into this. Maybe I overthought it. But, to be the sea, that is all you can be. So you have to go through these different things that life throws at you and just deal with them. We roll with the waves, the tides. We have no other choice. And again, I probably overthought that. But it made sense to me. It was all those years of being stuck in English classes where they're like, analyze this to death. That's ruined me. But seriously. And then like the last stanza, I am everlasting, I am eternal, I am the sea, and the sea is me. Again, it's conveying that sense of enduring hardships and always overcoming them. Again, subjective, but that's the sensation that I got from it. And he has one that's titled Phony, and I thought that was the most cleverest thing. I literally read that, and I was like, wow, I want to read that again. So I did read it again, but it talks about media, social media, being stuck in this like zone of phones and electronics, and it's like, okay, this is phony, but like phone-y, I don't know, it was so punny. I just loved it so much. And of course, one of my favorite poems, probably my favorite, was titled Coffee, because coffee, I absolutely love coffee, and if you don't love coffee, we can still be friends, but I don't trust you. I'm just kidding. But it's beautiful. Like, with coffee sans sugar, I hear clearly with patient vigor the melody of being a foam choir, harmony serene. Morning coffee wakes my brain, now ears listen clearly. Day is here, song is just beginning. Sound off the drums and rise up the singing. Dark tones of truth, smooth over with creamy smiles, grant us morning coffee so we may function if but for a while. I relate to it, especially on Monday mornings, which today is a Monday. So I related so much, and I absolutely adored that. But he has a lot of different lines that, I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if it's a sin, but I literally highlighted my favorites all throughout, because I was like, wow, this is good, I like this, I want this line. And then I also wrote them down, because I wanted other people to appreciate it as much as I did. There's one line in here that I will forever appreciate. And it says, my lust for anger remains celibate. That is a beautiful line. I have never heard something put that way. My lust for anger remains celibate. And I'll probably use that at some point. Write an essay, be like, that's a good line. Refer to his book, be like, check it out. Read it, teacher. He talks, but my hands are tied and bound, and the urge to leave is all I'm feeling. So again, overcoming these different things that life throws at us. But overall, I did rate this 5. And it's not just because I am friends with JD, but I love this book. I love his poetry. I love the flow and the rhythm that he puts behind it. And in Black Tie Affair, he had a Bukowski feel. This isn't Bukowski to me. It's more of a rhythmic, but it fits this more. This should be rhythmic. It should remind me of the sea. Black Tie Affair reminded me of Bukowski and whiskey and alcohol and dealing with life as it should. It fits. But if you don't know JD, go give him a check out. Go check him out. I will put his link obviously below so you can go and do that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I don't know if this will go up today, Monday, or not, but you know, I hope you have a wonderful week either way. I can't. Too much. I gotta stop rambling. Ugh. Bye.